What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where today I'm in front of Alfa Romeo of Daytona's first Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio 2020. The first 2020 Giulia Quadrifoglio has finally hit, and it's in black. Now, not just any black. Well, right now it's actually pollen black, but it's volcano black. As you guys can see, this pollen is crazy here in Florida right now, which is part of the reason why I'm sick. But that is not the biggest thing. What I really want to show you guys is the interior, because something big has changed in the interior. Now, we've seen the button layout, all right? We've seen the new touchscreen. We've seen all that in the other Giulia models. But what we haven't seen in person yet is the new Quadrifoglio steering wheel, all right? The Quadrifoglio steering wheel is much different than the Giulia steering wheel as far as style and delivery. So I want to get in there and show you guys that. What you've seen on the exterior so far is what you're used to. What do I mean for that? Well, for the Quadrifoglio model, you do have the nice front splitter, all right? That's the retractable front splitter at 70 miles per hour that will go up and down, all right? You also do have the nice Nero Edizione package for this Giulia Quadrifoglio, so the blacked out front grille, I mean, this thing is murdered out. You get the same dark meat on finish on your mirror caps as well. Now, another thing that you get for this is you have the volcano black, but not just the volcano black. Your hood is done in carbon fiber, but it's painted in that volcano black. Your roof is done in carbon fiber, but it's also painted in volcano black. And then coming down the side profile, you do have the 19-inch dark hole wheels. You do have the red calipers with white script for the Brembo brakes, drilled rotors, all right? You also have the Pirelli P0 tires. You have the fender vent right there for extra cooling, and you have the infamous Quadrifoglio badge, which you cannot forget because they only come on the Quadrifoglio models. And then getting a little closer, the rocker panel done in carbon fiber. You'll also see that on a carbon fiber Giulia package as well. Now, if we go to the rear, this is a big differential for the Giulia Quadrifoglios compared to any other Giulia. Biggest thing is that carbon fiber wing that you guys see hanging out there, all right? You also have the more aggressive rear diffuser and the quad tips here. They just look phenomenal, but that diffuser just looks like it could eat up the road. With the Nero Edizione package, you also have the Giulia badge done in black. Now, for the Quadrifoglio models, you don't get the blacked out exhaust tips for the Giulia Quadrifoglio, all right? Even if you have the Nero Edizione package, they stay a polished chrome for the exhaust tips. So just keep that in mind. If you get that blackout package, it only changes to the dark exhaust tips if you have the 2.0 Giulia. Now, the biggest thing you guys want to check out is the interior, but let's take a look at that beautiful engine and let's hear it really quickly here, all right? We got to do that. Now, under the hood, you never get tired of seeing this twin turbo V6, 505 horsepower. This thing will do 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, all right? And you're looking at a top speed of 191 miles per hour. This is nothing to take lightly. And underneath, as you can see, that exposed carbon, dry carbon on this side. On the top is painted over, but this is a full carbon fiber hood. But let's hear this beautiful thing. All right, now that the Giulia Quadrifoglio is warmed up, let's turn it into race mode. Now, it's not just a quick flip of the switch, all right? You see how I can quickly flip it and go to the other modes. For race mode, you actually have to twist and hold. Now you see race mode is lit up in red. Now, we didn't have this before. We've seen the graphics for dynamic mode, we've seen the graphics for natural mode, and we've seen the graphics for advanced efficiency. But now we have the graphics for race mode, and it looks like this. All right, so it's going around a racetrack. I mean, obviously, it shows the back of an actual Quadrifoglio. You can see by the aggressive rear diffuser, and it's really cool. Now we'll go over here to the TFT screen here, and you'll see that race is underlined in yellow, all right? And it puts you at your G-force meter, which is really cool. So you really feel like you're getting into that race spirit. Now, you can also use the dial here to change what's up there on that TFT screen, all right? So you see now you get the big tack right there in the center, all right? So you have your miles per hour, kilometers if you're over the pond there, and you have your shift lights on the side there, all right? So now you're really ready to grind through these gears, all right, to use these paddle shifters and to really get going. All right, so now for the big reveal, let's go inside the first 2020 Giulia Quadrifoglio. and right away you're greeted with this beautiful steering wheel. Now I did a video on this before, but I used the sites configurator for Alfa Romeo to see the new Quadrifoglio steering wheel, and now we have it in person right here. This looks phenomenal. Before we dig deep into that, let's look at the beautiful Alcantara seats. All right, so you have the Alcantara seats right here in the center, all right, with the black and the rosso stitching going along. Now with that, also in the door paneling here, you do have the carbon fiber trim, the bezel around the aluminum door handle. You do have the extended leather on the top and the rosso stitching as well, with the Harman Kardon sound system here and the red stitching going along the armrest part as well, with the aluminum going around the speaker there. Looks phenomenal. Then you have those beautiful aluminum pedals right down there at the bottom with the aluminum dead pedal. Looks really good. Then we'll hop inside now, because we want to see the new center console and the Quadrifoglio. All right, so we've seen the center console before. All right, nothing big, right? Nothing crazy as far as what we've already seen. But now you have this all in carbon fiber, which looks just beautiful. I mean, the craftsmanship of this just looks so great. Glossy carbon fiber with the new button layout here. And then you get closer, you have the big aluminum surround around the new shift knob. The shift knob is leather with the red stitching there. Looks so great, guys. All right, and then you have the Italian flag to touch it all off. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the cup holders. That's a controversial design because it's open now. It doesn't have the big door to make everything look slick. All right, the cup holders are always visible, so a lot of people don't like that as much, but it's there and it looks great with the Quadrifoglio model for sure. Armrest here, done in leather with the red stitching, looks just as good. And then you go along the dash here, all right, extended leather package, so leather upper, and you have the rosso stitching going across, and then you have the carbon fiber to complement the rest of the carbon fiber trim going along here. All right, now as far as looking in the back, you're getting the same kind of flavor in the back. Alcantara down the inserts, all right, carbon fiber on the door trim as well, and the leather with the red stitching. No sunroofs for the Quadrifoglio models, right? Because it is a carbon fiber roof, all right, cutting a hole and putting glass in there will pretty much compromise that carbon fiber roof. So no sunroof with the Quadrifoglio models, all right? That's why the Stelvio Quadrifoglio has a big, panoramic roof, because it is not a carbon fiber roof. But let's take a real look at the showstopper, this steering wheel. Wow, this is incredible. I mean, how stunning, how beautiful, how just sporty is this? Now, what's new? Okay, so let's start off with this big stock here. We know that in the sport model, you get this all in plastic. Every single bit is in plastic down the center. There's no cloverleaf. All right, then down the sides, it's aluminum. All right, so you get the plastic and aluminum. This, you get carbon fiber and a Quadrifoglio cloverleaf, which makes the most sense. So that's there as well. All right, so that's new for this. And then with the Lusso model, you get the button surround for the start-stop button. You get that in gloss. So you also get that with the Quadrifoglio model, gloss here. With the Lusso, you also get this done in gloss as well, but carbon fiber for, the Quadrifoglio model, and then they take this piece from the Lusso model and put it on the Quadrifoglio model. Very nice. Obviously, that red start-stop button that you get in the Quadrifoglios looks beautiful as always. And then the newest thing is the Alcantara has been moved to the inner pieces here, all right? So you have it on the insides of the steering wheel handles. The Alcantara is there with the red stitching, all right? Now, what's good about that is that your naturally oily, greasy hands won't necessarily mess up the Alcantara, because it will wear, and we've seen it on used models of Quadrifoglios before, to where it's all worn out. It doesn't look that great. So they moved the Alcantara in the inside for 2020. So, you can be protected for a little bit longer, which, I mean, it's a great move in my opinion. They really did a good job with that layout. Other than that, this is, everything you're used to seeing as far as what we've already experienced for the 2020 models. But, I mean, favorite part of the Giulia Quadrifoglio is this steering wheel setup. This, I mean, I can't mention it enough. This looks so good. One of the best steering wheel setups in the game. Don't at me. Wow. Now you guys know what the 8.8-inch touchscreen looks like now. I've done a couple videos on this, but it is here. Same thing for the Quadrifoglio model. So just to let you know, this is everything here that you've seen before. So just different ways to see things, but since we have a race mode, I wanted to go in here to see the setup for performance because we've only been able to see D and A here, and it lets you know the different things that change with your car. So with advanced efficiency, lets you know that your torque limiter is on, you have comfort steering, shifting comfort, everything like that. It's very self-explanatory. So I've showed you guys this before. So what I want to do is just go over these really quickly again and then see what race mode has because this is new to us. So for dynamic mode, which is the most aggressive mode in the 2.0 Giulias, you get the engine torque limiter off, steering sport, shifting sport. You have the exhaust valve open. It used to only have the exhaust valves open in race mode. So I'm very, very curious to see if anything changes when I go to race mode for the exhaust valve. But that's cool now that you can have the exhaust valve open in dynamic mode because it only used to be in race where you would turn it and you would get that exhaust valve that, you know, just sounds incredible. Gas, sport, all right, gas pedal sport, torque vectoring sport. Race mode, all right, exhaust valve is still open, obviously. And then you have the gas pedal at race, torque vectoring at drift, all right, engine torque limiter off, steering sport, shifting race. All right, so that is your performance setup for your race mode Giulia Quadrifoglio. So let's take a look at the price of the first 2020 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. It starts life at $74,445. After all is said and done in options, you're looking at $78,440, which the options didn't take it up that much because of the fact that this has already a lot of options on it. But it could get even more expensive if you add the upgraded $2,200 paint colors and if you add carbon ceramic brakes, which are about $8,000. Now with that said, let's take a look at the additional equipment. Let's just see what made this Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio go up $4,000. Well, that volcano black metallic paint, $600. All right, the Nitto Edizione package, which is part of that Quadrifoglio rear-wheel drive package there. All right, $350, which gives you your dark finishes there. All right, you do also have the seats with stitching with that as well. You also have the active carbon fiber front splitter as well. And then let's get into more options. The wireless charging pad, $200. The Quadrifoglio carbon fiber steering wheel, $400. So for that new steering wheel for the Quadrifoglio, it's a $400 option. You also have the leather wrap shift knob with that as well. Now you do have the 19-inch dark hole wheels, which are $500. And then let's not forget about those gloss black red calipers with white script. And those color brake calipers are $350. So after all is said and done in options there, and your destination charge of $1,595, you're looking at $78,440. And then with that, you have the 4 years, 50,000 miles basic coverage and the power warranty of 4 years, 50,000 miles. Now let's take a look at our standard options too, just to see what the Quadrifoglio comes with. Everything like the active suspension, torque vectoring differential, dynamic dual exhaust mode, I mean, all that stuff. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the 8.8-inch touchscreen, which is new for this year, Quadrifoglio leather steering wheel, perforated leather shift knob, heated steering wheel, heated front seats, all that good stuff. And they will pop up here just so you guys can read everything slowly. Pirelli tires there, Brembo brakes, all right, Quadrifoglio rear diffuser and front fascia, carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber rear spoiler, carbon fiber rocket panel. I mean, everything like that. I mean, it all makes sense. Everything put together, that's actually a really decent price for what you get. And then your fuel consumption, in case you guys were wondering, I mean, twin turbo V6 with 505 horsepower, you're gonna combine 20 city and highway, 17 city, 25 highway, premium fuel, of course. All right, guys, so what do you think about the first 2020 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio? This is blacked out, volcano black with the Nitto Edizione blackout package. Just looks phenomenal. It's one of those cars to where you see these and you're stunned by just what it offers as far as looks and presence and sound. Now we've seen what's new on it, all right, and we've seen everything that Alfa Romeo has brought you before. So I want to know, what do you guys think about the Giulia Quadrifoglio for 2020, and what is your favorite new feature? Stuff like the dynamic mode, and it's opening your valves right off the bat, all right? So instead of race mode opening your valves for your exhaust, dynamic mode does it too. This is really nice. The new steering wheel, which I love the most. The new stats, all right? So the performance model for the stats, you can see exactly what everything does for the 2020 Quadrifoglio when it's in race mode. Or do you guys like what's in the interior as far as the new infotainment system, the new button layout, the carbon fiber that's all around this thing, the Alcantara, everything like that. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below, because this thing is a showstopper, and I just had to come check out the first 2020 model, had to get it on camera for you guys, and just really had to show you how excited I am that this is here. Now, don't fret. We are going to take it for a drive shortly. All right, this actually has gas in it, like all the other unlike all the other models that I've been driving. So we're gonna take this for a drive very shortly, but I had to get it on camera right away. You never know, somebody could come buy it tomorrow. So I want to know what you guys think about it. Now, with that said, if you guys enjoy seeing the first 2020 Quadrifoglio, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Giving it a thumbs up helps get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the 2020 Giulia Quadrifoglio. Now, if you guys want to help further support the channel, make sure you check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal. You guys can donate $1 or $2 to the channel, or you can check out the Patreon subscription as well. You can also check out the Ron's Rice link for the merch, t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, phone cases, everything like that. So make sure you do that as well. Or just, hey, check out the social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Everything that I do on there doesn't always make it to the channel, so make sure you guys check that out. With that said, make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell so you can get these Ron's Rice videos straight to your inbox as soon as they come out. With that said, guys, you be blessed, have a great day. We'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rice video. Peace.